47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare. Welcome to Colorado, 47. The militia has taken up HQ at an old apricot farm and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map, mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
Freak in the mask.
Ezra Berg, legendary Mossad operative who specializes in chemical interrogation techniques, is here at the compound to interrogate a prisoner. My notes indicate he's set up a makeshift drug lab in a garage, and it looks like he's spending a lot of his time in the basement. Could be an opportunity there, 47.
Out-of-the-box stuff. Like truth serums, drugs, that kind of thing. But none of the rough stuff. Now, they don't like to mark up their patients, so to speak. Those Mossad boys like things clean and efficient. Berg. Ezra Berg?
Yeah, man, I've heard of him. Chemical interrogation expert. I guess it's his makeshift lab they've set up. Word is he can make anyone cry.
Oh, man, you don't know the habit. I mean, the stuff this guy's into, get this. Drug-induced hypnosis. Okay, listen.
Take point.
That's a big 10-4.
It's a beautiful.
So what's this I hear about a training
Murderous death?
That would be Burgess.
A battering ram has injured one of the strike team, point man by the name of Burgess, and according to those militiamen, Maya Parvati oversees training. Sounds promising. I suggest you infiltrate the strike team 47. Perhaps you can relieve the hapless point man of his duties.
Say that. Anyway, the guy was lucky. He sprained his ankle, that's all. We'll be back. What you think?
What the?
That is Ezra Berg, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
That didn't work.
Ezra Berg has been eliminated. Good work, 47.
Huh?
It's gonna be on site soon. For the operators.
You gotta be kidding. Who left that line?
That is Penelope Graves, acclaimed anti-terror analyst. Strange to see her as part of this crowd.
Okay, here's a scenario. Say a perp is getting away, right? He's
running the best he can. Let's say he's shot.
You know why I like weapons?
Oh, you were at Jordan Cross's funeral, huh?
That is Maya Parvati, Sri Lankan assassin turned pirate turned insurgent.
I'm back.
Well, well, our very own punching bag. Any broken bones?
Wounded pride, that's all.
Good to hear. All right, head over to the briefing area. We'll resume in a moment.
Rose, Parvati, the point man is back in action. That's your prerogative. Fine, we'll be waiting.
All right, people, let's get to it. Burgess is back. We're finally ready to make this happen. I expect you all to know this by heart. But in case amnesia has set in, here's the sequence. Advance to the car with haste. Eliminate the passengers. Retrieve the briefcase. Extract. Got that? And remember, speed and accuracy is the name of the game. All right. Now go pick up your weapons and get in position. Move out!
Don't!
Rose,
Parvati, please proceed. Pretend I'm not here.
not a problem.
All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. Read the documents and extract.
Sit down! Let loose on that hip! Get him! Shoot him! Go for a headshot!
That is Sean Rose, terrorist turned insurgent.
Team's overall performance was passable. Good speed and accuracy, but coordination needs to improve. The point is to build up muscle memory. A perfect sequence of synchronized motion. You need to be able to pull this off sleeping.
Passable. Your point man was spectacular. He'd make an excellent assassin. The rest of the team needs to work a lot harder to meet my standards. Let's go again.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go again. On your marks. Ready, set, execute. Read the documents and extract.
Come on! Shoot him! That's it! Let loose on that hip! Engage!
Were you just virgin? Okay, let's take 5.
Nicely done, 47. Parvati won't know what...
Find out who threw that.
Rod?
Yeah, okay, so Ramirez speaks Spanish. So what? We're not going to Mexico to chat to the natives. We're going to blow shit up.
So this test that Rose has planned seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? I mean, I'm no softy or anything, but it feels excessive to me.
She's got it coming.
Penelope Graves is still new to this outfit, and it looks like Rose is going to test her dedication to the cause. He's arranged for one of the communications technicians to act as an outside agent. The tech is supposed to show her an Interpol badge and escort her to the slurry pit, asking her to betray the militia. Might I suggest a last-minute recasting, 47?
Checking out some strange noises. Stand by.
Still nothing. So the damn satellite fell out of orbit or something.
Sure. Just wait a minute. Try it again.
Really? Find out what that was.
Yeah, okay. Hello? Hello?
Hey, dude. If you didn't look like a loony, I'd kick your ass.
Mercenaries. I saw a couple of cicadas.
Penelope Graves, we need to talk.
You're... what is this?
I'll explain everything at the slurry pit. It will be in your best interest to do as I say.
I understand. I'll see you there.
Miss Graves, you are being recruited back into Interpol as an insider.
What? Who are you anyway? How did you find me?
That is not important. Think about this carefully. You could provide us with valuable intel. If you cooperate, the agency will overlook your unfortunate transgression.
And what if I refuse, huh? If I scream and get the guards here?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Might prove unhealthy. I'll give you a few moments to think about it.
Good work, 47. This should give her something to think about.
Okay, can you just leave me alone for a few minutes? I've got some thinking to do. I'm sure Rose won't mind. Think, Graves. How did they get to you? Flight out of Lyon under assumed name. Passport provided through Delgado and that Vanisher guy. My head looked clean. Changed clothes at JFK and again at Denver International. Charred the passport after leaving the hotel.
Graves is down. Excellent work, 47.
What's up?
That's it. Going to the Mile High Stadium was like a refuge, you know, during those hard times.
No.
Actually, my mother handled the situation much better, you know. Even when we lost the house. She loved that, you know.
It's funny.
I'm losing, man.
I'm sorry if you mishandled it, but in this world, I know I can trust only two things. Myself and
Yeah. Sure. That's really interesting. Let's talk about someone else before you raid people here, okay? Later, dude.
Intriguing. According to Graves' ledger on Sean Rose, he is hypersensitive to the effects of drugs, in particular hallucinogens. Last time he tried, it triggered a nasty psychotic episode, channeling his fear of germs. Interestingly, the ledger also contains a record of his most recent OCD attacks: desk, grandfather clock, and faucet.
Hey, buddy, you know it.
Rose appears to smoke cigarettes when he gets agitated. What if...
Soldier?
Huh?
Boss. He fades in and out of here. Never seen him before.
Yeah, I think I saw him earlier, heading into the tornado shelter. Wonder what goes on in that place.
It's where the inner circle does their planning. The boss, Sean Rose, Lydia Hall, Nat County. Probably going to keep the fast from New York Bolt.
No one else been down there?
There's a biometric lock. Facial recognition. Only the boss, Hall, and Rose have access.
Getting pretty hierarchical, so whatever the fuck you say that for fun.
Identify yourself!
Whoa.
You're saying that thing made Ezra Berg's interrogation mask?
That's what it does. It's a freebie.
You know what? I don't even care. Whatever.
Very clever, 47. This ought to rattle his cage. all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter. It appears the door to the tornado shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body, or something equally convincing.
Some side trunks.
Why am I doing this? Don't we have security for situations like this?
There is absolutely no reason to be throwing stuff around.
Use a trash can.
The plot thickens.
Someone left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Some kind of network. power players. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Claus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA, and Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Client?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man, you know what he's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I. Away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.